comedy theorist, an award-winning musician, and he's definitely trying to hold his beautiful mind together. He's a living TikTok post that thinks that if he just does one more bad take current events, he's finally gonna become famous. Will his guests keep him on track? Will he deservedly will this show crash and burn as he loses control once again? Welcome to Meltdown Island.
It's me. It's Dustin. Dustin, where are you going? Just trust me.
Dustin, you slow down. Dustin.
Dustin, you're a goddamn Einstein.
Dustin's right. You're a certified genius. I think that's a great idea,
Mike.
Yes, I swear. Yeah, I'm Dustin's mother. You're Dustin's mother.
Whoa.
Dustin. Dustin. Dustin! 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 Can you hear me?
Dustin!
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 Dust in the wind.
Dustin! Where do we find this Dustin? Dustin!
Dustin! He was scared, Dustin.
Heaven is dust in the wind.
Dustin! Wake up! Dustin, your compass has gone from wonky to wonky with a capital. Ah.
And a boy, Dustin!
Thank you, Keegan. What? This is your chance to share the live. Share the live. Hey, hey, hey. That you're crazy. That you're lazy. Whoa, motivating. To the people that around you in anxiety. Control you in your mind. Anxiety. From that mindset, big, 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 big. Melting alive. Ability. Yep. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Man, how you do this? Ring loud, loud, you I know we can go to stay your while. Welcome to Bell. Together Island melting times. It must be Tuesday arrive. Everybody. Whoa, is our friend Sean Hanlon, everybody okay? Sounded like someone exploded. Tuesdays at 5, it's Meltdown Island. Yeah, why? What's up, Sean Lee?
Hey, buddy. You all right?
I'm okay. How are you doing?
Fine.
Okay. That's good. I think that's a good thing. Pop, 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 pop.
There was earthquake up near San Jose. I did not feel it.
Whoa! You did not feel it.
No, too far away. But I don't know if you'd heard about it. I don't know.
No,
if you were
I
worried.
was now. I just got worried.
Uh-oh. Your
What's the matter?
voice is out of sync. Fuyu Tiger.
Hello?
That's out of sync. You're out of sync for me. Burp, burp, derp, burp. but maybe not on the thing.
Audio input, nano. Nano should be audio input.
Now you're on track.
Oh, thank goodness. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Meltdown Island. My name is DUSTiN. That's Sean Hanlon, the famous Sean Hanlon. Some of you don't
Oh,
know of
that's
him,
it,
but
yeah.
I do. He's famous to me.
Hmm.
Welcome. Welcome to the
buddy.
to the final throes of 2022. We're getting close already, guy.
I mean, we just had NFL Week 7, and I can't even believe
You can't even believe.
that half the season's over. Half the fantasy season.
Uh-oh. You doing your LARPing? How was your LARPing this week?
I killed it.
You did?
I won again. I am now all by myself because the Reverend of Roar
No.
knocked Pat out of first place. His tie.
Pat was in first place.
I was tied with Pat for first place.
It's a Meltdown Island.
And I knocked him out because Rollo dealt a loss to Mr. Loose. So now I am number one.
Oh, this is the danger. This is the danger. My headphones went out. They
Oh,
dropped
boy.
now. They drop. They just drop. Dang.
Dang. I don't know. It only seems to be those. When you wear the black ones, you don't seem to have any problems. Oh, wait.
I was just going to text Pat, let him know we were talking about him, and my headphones go and drop. It's like so upsetting. I figured he'd want to know that, you know, he's being discussed and his... It's very upsetting. I got to take these off now. I got to put these on now. The other ones are so good. These are like
There
not
we
good.
go.
As good. As good.
But
I can't hear you yet. I'm still trying to work that out.
Oh, my
See,
goodness.
it's throwing
One,
a whole,
two,
I don't know what you
down,
even call it.
down,
Unplugged.
there.
They're not unplugged. Hello?
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hey everyone, welcome to Meltdown Island. I can hear Sean. Sean can hear
Again.
me. And here we are to melt down together. Figure out the world. Figure out why, who, what?
Huh?
Exactly. Welcome to Meltdown Island.
It's good to be here,
Sean,
buddy.
it's good to be here for me, Sean. Did you watch
welcome, Fuyu Tiger.
Fuyu Tiger, Kurt Brinkart?
Kurt Brinker.
Brinkart. Braveheart. Kurt Braveheart.
It's a meltdown.
Islam. Meltdown Islam.
Islam.
It's a Meltdown Islam. It's a bit of a Jamaican flavor on his, it's his writing, not me.
Yeah.
I would never do something like that.
So, how you doing, buddy?
Good. I'm sharing the live with other people, letting them know that we're live and that they should be here. No. What are you doing, Sean?
So, but anyway, then
Your Pat Lewis beat him.
The game that Rollo beat Loose, and I was able to. Remember how last week I was able to hold off Rollo? I had only a 20-point lead, but he had 3 players left. It seemed like there was no way I could hold that lead.
They went into overtime to give him a little more extra time.
And they went into overtime.
I remember, Sean.
You do remember. Sometimes you listen, buddy.
Sometimes.
When you listen, you remember.
Don't I? Like too much, some say. That's one reason I try not to listen to everything, because I don't want to be that guy that, oh, I remember you said this, because I do when I listen. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
So, but I came into the same situation, the primetime game, Sunday night. I was losing by 20 points this time.
And you would be like this, the heat is on, the heat is on. Oh, Sean's feeling it. So then what happened, Sean?
I was down by 20. I needed 20 to tie. And I got
20 to tie, 21 to
tie,
win.
21 to win. And I got 23 points.
What?
And it literally was not until the last second of the game, practically.
How? How was it
Definitely
the
the
last
last
second?
minute of the game. My defense made another interception.
Again, your defense is on flyers.
Yeah.
That's flying flyers, just in case.
And it happened so fast, I didn't even realize it was an interception. I thought it was a touchdown, and I was like, no! I was so upset.
You were already living a life where you were mad because you thought you'd lost. But what happened when you stopped thinking and was in the now?
I noticed the color of the uniform, and I was like, what? What just happened there?
Wait, did I not lose?
How did that guy end up with the ball?
Wait, let me rewind it. What just happened?
Well, it's the eye sees what the brain expects to see sometimes.
And were you worried about it?
You
were worried about losing?
To lose such a close one, that would have been a heartbreaker for sure. I'd rather get blown out.
And you were then worried, so guess what happened? I bet Pat was not worried. Our tricks are working,
right, buddy.
Bud. You're right. This
worried.
is yours. I just remember what you say.
Both times. I mean, you're right to point it out that these are examples of my philosophy.
Thank you.
But you're right. I worried last week that I wasn't going to have enough.
And that people are going to come from behind.
I worried this week that I wouldn't
Positive worrying.
be able to get enough.
Positive worrying, you guys. We've talked about this before.
Positive worrying.
Positive worrying.
This is my religion now.
It's turning into one. It's turning into one. Hi, everyone. Are you looking for a new religion? We're here for you. Sure. It looks like I'm wearing some sort of hijab or that's the wrong word, but
no, it's not a good one.
But what am I wearing? Like a head wrap? Like well, it's for my head, but never mind. I was trying to go like I was
sort of cap, one of those caps. I'm not really sure.
It's not. It's just
no. Yeah, but from this visible angle, it looks like some kind of cap.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Like for a cleric or something.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was going for. Except I said the wrong words. And that Islam thing's over there. And I think I was, it's all, you know what I mean? It's all like...
you were starting to get nervous that would be flagged by YouTube?
No, it's starting to, my mind's starting to crossfade some of these ideas, right? And all of a sudden we said we're a new religion. I went to Islam and I said hijab and that was the wrong word.
Wrong word.
Just taking you down the mighty Mississippi that is DUSTiN's Mind Word Association jumble time.
Speaking of the mighty Mississippi, we already talked about how
it's
the water levels are historically low.
How historic, though?
I mean, as long as they've been keeping track.
So about like 100 years.
I mean, it's not like one of those things like temperature where, they just started using thermometers relatively recently. I think they had feet so you could measure depth before they had thermometers. So I would think that water levels, it's probably the historic record probably goes very far back.
Probably because they had those guys out there with the weights, right? That drop to the floor and they can tell how deep it is. I've seen that thing. I've seen it. That's history.
But they didn't have that kind of stuff for the temperature. They just knew like hot, very hot,
or
excessively
cold.
hot, or cold, intolerably cold.
People don't want to think about it.
No. Think about it.
Think about her.
What else going on, buddy? Did you watch
Hot D? What you got there? You got a new throne, bud?
The finale of the Game of Thrones?
Look at you in your new little chair. Is that a standing? Is that a standing throne?
It is a standing throne. It's a leaning throne.
Leaning throne. The leaning throne of Sean. That's amazing, bud.
Speaking of amazing, did
Go
you
ahead.
watch the finale?
I did.
The House of the Dragon?
I did.
I told you she was going to be very annoyed.
If anything, she showed a great restraint throughout.
Great. Until One Eye went too far.
One, I didn't even want to go that far. You could tell he's just trying to scare him. That's his little
Yeah.
brother almost. That's his cousin.
The dragon got carried away.
Well, the dragon
Just
got burned with fire. It got a little
doing what he
fire in its
does.
eye. It got a little fire inside. He said, "Oh yeah, oh we gonna play. You wanna play some games? You wanna play some games?
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
hilarious.
That's right.
Rawr!
That's right.
You wanna play some games? I'll play some games."
One Eye's dragon is significantly larger than the kids, though, huh? Right?
I mean, they've said that from day one. Did you not notice when he got his dragon, when he wrestled it and claimed it?
One
He
Eye?
was minuscule. Yeah, he was minuscule. He was
Yeah.
itty bitty compared to that dragon.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
But the fact that they have the cojones to walk up to them and claim the dragon, that's half of it right there.
Mm-hmm.
They could talk about saying words all they want, but half of it is just being brave enough to go, "Oh, this belongs to me."
Yeah.
And little
And
did
get
they
the-
know they're much like horses, where they'd be like, "Oh, come on, jump on."
Oh, come on.
Although there's something to be said for Rhaenyra's dragon popping up with the pains of the babies and the thing while she was losing the baby, and it was like, roar! Something to be said for a psychic connection of some sort.
Yeah.
Definitely felt her pain.
That was tough to watch. I mean, I'm not good with those types of scenes anyway, but that birth was pretty tough to watch.
You ever had like a bowel movement that was that difficult, where you're like, "I'm coming, Elizabeth."
I've had one or two in my life. There was a good 25-year stretch there where I didn't really eat very well.
Go ahead.
So there were a time or two I'd work up a sweat trying to move my bowels. Is that a thorn?
I don't think so. I think that was a rose for being so vulnerably open.
Okay.
I am looking up Jackbox number 9.
Number 9. Are we gonna play Jackbox?
I can buy it real quick for number 9. Just came out, number 9. I don't know if it's out
If
yet
you
for
can
me.
buy it right now.
I think I can. And I'm going to be honest with you. I played it the other night. I played it with Mike, and it was quite fun. I enjoyed it a great deal.
Hey, how about those pictures I sent you? Can you use those?
Oh, I think so. The ones you sent me last night at 11:30?
No, it was.
Was it?
It might have been 11:30 for you. Or was that Sunday?
Oh, that was last night, bub. Don't even look it up. And if you do, you can apologize, because I will accept it.
Ooh. PayPal noticed there's money waiting for me.
What?
Monday, October 24th.
Yep, that's yesterday.
At 5:53 p.m. So it was 9 o'clock for you.
9 o'clock. And I looked at it and I go, yeah, right.
I wasn't saying use these tomorrow. It was more the question then and now is, are those going to work?
Well, let's take a look because I have not looked at them. So let's just peruse.
You have not looked at them? How dare you?
No, here we go. This is our first one.
Oh, I think that's my favorite one. If you can only use one, I think that's the one. Terrible.
Here is sideways. 45, 45, straight on.
That's a cute one too. If you want one without glasses, I like
Thank
that
you.
one too.
I like that you throw the glasses on there. You did it right. You did it right, bud. Look at you. You did it right.
All
I
right.
don't know what video that was, but I really quickly went by it.
All right. So those are usable. All right.
It looks
I'm
like
curious to see what the AI does with me.
I am too. Can't wait. Can't wait to get us both in some Laurel Hardy situations, maybe something. It should be fun.
All right.
Hi, welcome to Meltdown Island, where we make this show up as we go along. We don't really know. We don't really plan things out because why? Everything goes wrong if you plan it out. It all falls apart. And what we do is called real-time entertainment.
Real-time entertainment. Ba, 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 ba.
I was just going to see if there was any entertainment that actually happened in real time, but it didn't.
I sang a song.
You did. You did.
On the fly.
And dare I say, it was one of the best songs ever on the fly sung right at this moment because you were like, he's giving me an opening.
And I'm going to dive in. This is my moment.
Dun, dun, dun,
I'm going
dun,
to
dun.
shine.
Yep, this is
So,
a
are we
multi-rhythm
into this
song.
Jackbox?
Hey, listen here, Jack, Sean.
What?
It's downloading. It's currently downloading,
Oh.
and I'm doing a show. I wonder how that looks.
Ba-da-bum-bum-bum.
Looks great. I don't know why it looked so bad last week. My feed looked horrible. And the roses and thorns that I put out.
Roses and thorns.
Got roses and thorns. Roses and thorns.
So I put my thorns away. No, throne. The Iron Throne. That's what it's called. It's the Game of Thorns.
Here's the thing:
my brain was malfunctioning just then. That's great real footage of my brain malfunctioning because
it's the power of an E. It's the power of an E, bud.
Yeah. My brain just kept conflating those two, and I kept stopping it.
Yep. Thorn
no, that's not right.
has no E. Thorn has no E, and Throne has an E at the end.
Yeah. Oh my God, Alana.
Hey, Alana. Look at her picture. Whee! Whee!
So in the speaking of Roses and Thorns, though, in the Roses and Thorns video that you put out recently, that
you're talking about on Sunday night. Yes, yes.
Watched, loved, and liked.
Yes.
One of my favorite moments was the quick insert of the "Attaboy, Dustin!"
Yep. I got to remember to use that more often because it sure is funny.
I was going to say.
He fit in perfectly between me laughing and then gathering my composure and realizing I'd cut you off and go, oh, so you had to start over.
Yeah, no, I thought it was delightful, buddy.
Thanks.
Delightful.
I try sometimes. And I'll be honest with you, I gave up on that one. I was like, it's too hard. There's nothing funny. There's funny stuff, but it's all dog, penis related. And
now, see, that's where I think you missed the opportunity.
Nope. You'd be surprised.
I really feel like you could have milked dog dick a little bit more.
Moving on.
But I do appreciate that you came, but you cut away to the update. That I appreciate that.
I'd like to thank Alana and apologize to Alana.
For what?
Because I told her I was going to call. I was going to call the doctor. I told her I was going to call the doctor. I still haven't called the doctor.
All right. I thought you were apologizing for us talking about dog dicks when she got here.
No, I would
All
never
right.
apologize for you, bud.
Thanks, buddy.
I stand by Sean most of the time.
That's fair.
But it's very embarrassing because I have the best intentions as I'm going to bed to call the next day. But then I get up the next day and then I forget everything. And I'm lost and I have no idea what to do. I need to start leaving myself messages from the night before and be like, "This is what you got to do."
I've done
in
that.
Memento. You have?
Yeah.
What did it work?
I mean, it has worked for me, so it might not be a bad thing to try. But that's exactly what I thought too when I was doing it. I'm like, this is the early stages of the Memento situation.
It's not mementos.
I said Memento situation.
you added a see, it's the power of adding.
I didn't say Memento's ituation. They just blend together.
But much like the E on Thorn and Throne, it's very powerful when that S gets added to mementos, because all of a sudden, do-ah!
So anyway.
I mean, it doesn't hurt, Alana. I just feel bad because I know that it probably makes you feel bad, and I don't want to put pressure on other people to make me do what I know what I want and need to do. But, you know, if you think about it, if you probably do wake up before I do, and if you think about before I wake up, be like, hey! And I'd be like, you're right. I need to set a message for myself. I need to be an adult. I don't need young, energetic Alana who's doing her own life to then be using any of that young person energy on old person memory. You know what I mean? It's like I need to do it. Right, Sean?
You need.
I'm trying to stand up for Alana here.
Post-it notes and a Sharpie, buddy. That's all you need. Oof. You don't need to be bothering Alana. But I think definitely the Sharpie, because I feel like notes are more fun to write in Sharpie.
I got pins for days, guy.
I mean, sometimes the pen just doesn't give you the volume that you need. I don't know.
Well, it depends.
Is that an undergarments joke? Kara! Maybe. Hey, I am still at work.
You haven't missed hardly any episode. Don't even.
Episode.
We're getting ready to play the newest in the Jackbox family of party packs. Party pack number 9. Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
All right, there we go. That's a really weird thing you're doing with your mouth right there.
Number 9. It's, what is it? It's just showing a bottom teeth. See, I have good lip muscles, Sean, because I do my lip exercises. Shall we try them? You breathing in?
I didn't know I was supposed to. You just
Did you not hear me breathing in?
Now I can. It's too much breathing. Should we be doing it slower?
Well, here's the problem. The problem is you got no muscles.
And what's the default? What do you go back to after or do you just do that the whole time?
The whole time is this.
Oh boy, Micula. Nailed it.
Where did the extra E go? Oh. Was that our new high five?
That was for Micula.
High five, bud. High five.
But I like that, yeah. That's good.
You do?
I mean, I foresee a situation where I do this. Oh, no. Even if I do that, it doesn't come off. Great.
That is great.
But
Alana, to find out a shark question or a conversation, I am completely willing to accept any and all bugging pestering, remindering. However, I don't want to put that pressure on you. Though I am willing to accept it, I also don't want you to feel any extra pressure. Let's face facts, Sean. Sean,
I'm listening.
you feel pressure all the time, right, in life.
It's relentless. I mean, that is exactly why I look forward to the apocalypse. Just seems like a lot of the trivial things that cause pressure will be gone. And we'll just have to rely on surviving, which seems like it would be a lot easier relative to regular life.
Let's try this again. Dustin, you're supposed to throw your head back when Sean thrusts his palm towards the camera. Why, Mark? Why would I ever do that? Oh!
We got to get the timing right on that, but he's got a good instinct. Trust.
Didn't I do
his
it?
instincts.
Didn't I get it?
I had already done it, and then you did it, and then I did it again just as you were doing it. So you were like right between two efforts of mine to do it.
So there is a delay. There's a delay.
So get in there closer. Pull your head in. Did you not see it?
I did see it, but I went sideways.
I don't know.
Do it again.
It was better when you flapped down in the chair.
Oh! You didn't hit the camera though.
I didn't realize I had to hit the camera every time. I mean, I don't
You
want to.
can't go above the camera. You don't actually have to hit the camera. You just got to go.
All right.
You're actually beating up your equipment. You're beating up your equipment.
Back to one.
Hey everyone, welcome to Meltdown Island.
All right, we'll see.
I don't know. I tried. I tried to be open.
The flop back onto the chair is better than to the side, I think. Unless I did that.
What? Ouch! Sean! Oh, you're not. You got to come in closer. You got to come in a little closer. Sean! No, there's a delay. Sean! I yelled first. Let you know it's coming.
I don't know. Is there a delay? I mean, is the delay for us, or is the delay actually? Because it looks like you're doing it exactly as I'm moving. So is the broadcast having is there a delay in the broadcast, or is the delay on our end? Is the question.
Both. There's about a 0.7 delay on both our broadcast to one another, 0.7, and then there's about a 7-second delay to the regular folks.
Well, yeah.
Now I'm frozen.
But are they seeing the delay? Are they seeing the 0.7 delay? And I don't know that they are.
Oh, I think they are.
I have to see it myself. Meltdown Island.
We are kind of rocking. We're rocking right now. Hey everyone! I hope you're sitting patiently waiting for Jackbox number 9.
We are kind of rocking. We're rocking right now.
All right. How long ago was that? About 40 seconds.
Both
about
a little closer.
Here it is.
Sean!
Oh, yep. The delay's there.
There's a delay. Sean!
Yep, you're right.
I yelled first. Let you know it's coming.
I don't know. All right. One more.
Sean!
Yeah. All right.
No, there's a delay.
That's how I sound.
That's exactly how you sound. You want to keep hearing it?
No. I don't know how we got 7 people.
I yelled first. Let you know it's coming.
I don't know. Is there a delay? I mean, is the delay for us, or is the delay actually? Because it looks like.
Archipelago.
You're too happy to
annoy you.
I think so. I think that I get disenjoyment from your enjoyment.
Archipelago.
I find that a lot of my humor is based in annoying people.
And then you wonder why. Do you ever wonder why?
I don't know.
You don't wonder
I
why,
have
do
a
you?
superiority complex.
No, I think it's called an insecurity complex.
Probably because I'm punching up. I only punch up in my comedy. So if I had a superiority complex, I could only make fun of myself.
Which that's what I do.
Uh-oh. Thank you very much, Mikula. That was my theory as well.
0.7 of a second is the delay between us. Just enough to throw off hand gestures and fake punches. And dare I say, sometimes I do feel like it's stilted.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's just us as people, though. So
No, it's you as people. How'd I go from my stand with Sean to now? Throwing you under the bus. Wait, this is for you.
Me too, Sean. Me too.
Every time you start to go away and fake you're leaving, somebody got something to say to you. Every time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little weird. It's almost like, oh, look at me. My name's Sean. Hey, everybody come over here and help Sean out.
It's interesting. It's an
What-
interesting.
Me too, Sean.
There's
me too.
correlation and there's causation. though,
What
so
does me too, Sean? Me too mean?
I'm not sure.
What did you say? You would be punching down, or you'd have.
I have
superiority.
a superiority complex.
That's it. So you're admitting it.
But then I went on to concede that I probably actually have a inferiority complex.
Oh, and then she
Because
said, "Me
I
too." Sean.
punch up to everyone else.
And it's easy to punch up to me because I have a superiority. And I only punch at myself.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely punch everywhere. Every which way but loose. What? With a 14-second broadcast delay, that chess game that DUSTiN won under a wire a few weeks ago is invalid. Dare I say it makes it more valid. Because of the fact that he's playing me, he's trying to run me out of the clock. So if anything, all of his wins are invalid. Mine where I win with time left. Oh, validation.
How dare you?
Hey, he's the one. It's your buddy. He's the one. Please don't say it has to restart. If the computer restarts and the broadcast is dropped because I got this game that I want to play,
That would be hilarious.
be very difficult.
If you kept up, it was there we go. Most of my fun is annoying other people or something. Yes.
I think that's a lot of people's fun. I think we all like to annoy people. That's why everybody like that Dumb and Dumber so much. Because Jim Carrey's great at annoying the other guy. Whoever that guy was.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum. Jeff. Tom.
I don't know if you.
Go on.
I don't know if I'm.
Your turn.
I don't know if I'm comfortable being lumped into.
Go ahead.
We all love Dumb and Dumber.
all love Dumb and. Uh-oh.
I wasn't particularly. I wasn't particularly a big fan.
I've done something.
Daniels. Is that what you're trying to say, Jeff Daniels?
Yes, and right now everything's very loud. I have opened up the game. The game is now open. Okay.
This is very interesting.
It's very loud. I don't know how to get back to our where we are. You are.
I can't hear the game for the record.
I know. It's just in my head. Set, and it's for some reason got to be big. Don't hide others. I don't want to hide others.
Mikula, I concur.
What
Planes,
you mean?
Trains, and Automobiles is the peak annoyance movie for sure.
I'm listening.
I think a lot of those road movies rely on the annoyance factor, one person annoying the other.
I'll tell you what's annoying is not being able to get this thing to work.
You know what you're missing by paying attention to that? Dina's Arrival, for example.
Thank
Hello,
you, Sean.
boys.
I figured
I'm
it out.
late again. So sorry.
Daniels, Jeff Daniels. Yep. And then you said this with him. Yep.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I was,
Dare I say, Dumb and Dumber is also a friend traveling movie.
that also, but I think it's already been established that not everybody loved it.
Okay, not everybody. Who? Okay.
I'm not going to deny there were some funny bits,
Some funny bits. That's all I'm saying. Woo!
but
How do I
overall,
get
as
this
a
turned
package,
down? How do I get that turned
I don't know.
down?
I guess also I'm not a big fan of Jim Carrey's shtick. He's a little over the top for me.
Buddy, there's no doubt. But he is also. This thing is driving me nuts. I gotta get rid of it. I'm sorry. It's so loud. Whew.
I couldn't hear it at all, for the record.
For me, Sean.
I don't care about you. I don't care about you.
Your words. That is definitely going to be captured forever on real life.
Oh, no. No.
Careful what we say to others when we are recording.
My point was that
you had a point?
You should care more about the audience and getting that going than you should about yourself. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, thank you, Sean, for that amazing assessment of what I should be doing.
Rose to Mark from Kara.
Settings. There we go. Thank you.
I mean,
thank you. Woo! Woo!
You got it, buddy?
Oh, I did. I got it turned down. That was some rowdy loudness.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this?
Yeah, Tommy Boy is a good one too. Those two, Mikula, those two actors, who was that? David Spade
and Chris Farley.
Chris Farley. Those guys just have such a fantastic rapport. I mean, they just complemented each other so perfectly.
They did.
And there are probably 5 Jim Carrey films that I absolutely adore as well. That The Curious Mind, no, the Mysterious Mind, the one where he tries to forget the girlfriend.
Huh? Curious Mind of Benjamin Button. Now, how come I can't share the
Eternal Spotlight on the Eternal Sunshine? No, it's Eternal Sunshine on the Spotless Mind. Right?
Correct.
Yes. Thank you. And Gary, you were just 2 seconds too late.
Mark and Kara got that one. Well,
that's right. Mikula got it too.
Share screen, window.
I'm glad I remembered before they told me. I like to test my brain. I like to push my brain.
Oh, here we go. This is what I got to do.
Truman Show. Yeah, very prophetic, actually, in hindsight.
Right?
Mikula, it looks like... Mikula's trying to guess the other Jim Carrey movies that she loves.
It's the one where he is also Truman's Show.
The Mask.
Yeah, he's okay on The Mask.
Well. What? Liar, Liar. It was going to be the other one, I guess, too.
But if there's anything where he was a little over the top, it was I don't know, Dos Masques.
Well, see, that's the thing too. That's the kind of role that calls for that kind of actor.
I agree. That's why I'm saying he's great.
It's just not when he's playing a particularly over-the-top character and he over-the-top acts it. I don't care for that as much. No to the mask, no to Ace. Man on the Moon, yes. Good guess, Mikula. That was a good one. You see that Man on the Moon, buddy?
If you believe
That's the one.
they put a man on the moon.
As a child from the 70s, early 80s, I liked the actual Taxi actors coming back to shoot those scenes.
Oh yeah, that was
when he
good.
was on Taxi.
For that when he played the Man on the Moon movie.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like that movie.
I think we're all curious now, Kara. I think we've got most of them.
Here we go.
We've got 4 of them.
Can you see it now?
No. Can I see what? Tommy Boy is a good balance. I see that.
You can't see the game at all, huh?
So, Eternal Sunshine, Truman Show.
How do I resize it?
Yes,
I don't
Man.
even know how to play.
Liar, Liar. So, we're on. We just got
Here we
another last one.
go. DUSTiN did it.
All right. We still have a mystery to solve, Dustin. We started a mystery while you were fucking around, and now
What?
we have to see it through.
Okay.
The fifth movie, is it Man on the Moon?
Yes.
She has not confirmed that yet. Are you ready to go though on a moment's notice? Do I have to bring this up on my phone?
Oh wait, you guys can't see it?
We cannot see it. No, I told you that we can't see it.
Yeah, but then I thought I fixed it. Dang
I thought you switched back so that
I can't see if you can see it though.
I mean, I can see you looking at your settings and all that stuff now.
But do you see the game now?
Okay. All right. Yes, I do.
Hooray!
I didn't realize that's what I was looking for. I thought it was the cleaner one. Yeah. All right, buddy. I mean,
I can make it bigger and smaller.
Can you make that window? Can you make the window a little bigger so we don't have to see us again? Yeah, great.
Mm-hmm. Like this?
Because that's too much me. It's too much me.
I hope everybody's ready for some gaming because it's gonna be fun.
I mean, I'm fired up.
Let's start at the very beginning. Fibbage 4.
What's cribbage?
Fibbage.
What's fibbage?
Play fibbage. Play fibbage.
Oh, yeah.
So now we're going to enter Jackbox.tv, everyone who would like to play Jackbox.tv. Jackbox.tv.
I can't see the code, though.
SHOF. It's right there.
Yeah, we can't see that part of the window, though, buddy. Or I can't.
No, what do you mean? What do you mean by that, I wonder now?
I mean, I can see some of it, but I can't see all of it.
Okay, so there is some cutoff.
I mean, can you make us small at the bottom? I think that would be better.
Bottom. My buddy said small at the bottom. Okay, I can make it small at the bottom.
Yeah.
Is that better?
I guess. Quirky name is back, baby. I'll be right back.
What do you mean?
I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
I have to go to the bathroom, okay? I drank a lot of water.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right. I guess we'll spend some time here and just talk about some things. It's a Kara comment takeover. There's a Kara comment takeover. Man on the Moon was a great homage, but no one can take the place of Andy Kaufman. He did him justice, though. He did. La di da, la di da, la di da, la di da. Can you hear the music and everything, everyone? Sean gets a wee break. Everyone, you get a wee break, and you get a wee break, and you get a wee break. Make your window smaller, Dustin. Which one? The game one? La da di da da di da. La di da, la di da.
Was that so terrible?
No, everything's been pretty great.
Actually, don't answer because I can't hear you. Make your window smaller, Dustin.
I did that. I did that.
This one's no good. You should be that one.
Thank you, Sean.
All right.
I appreciate that.
Again.
I appreciate it. La-di-da. Now I can see a little better.
Thank
you. Whoa! Someone just started the game. Why would somebody start the game?
It's on. It is on like.
Why? Who started the game?
It says waiting. It just says waiting, though.
Hey, Meg.
Hey, Meg.
I just don't want to start it all over because I don't know if it'll work. It took so far to get here. I guess we're going to play with this 4 people first, which that's fun, isn't it? Because we're playing. Here he goes. I'm sure somebody just...
Mine says waiting still.
Yep. Are you watching the screen? Can you hear the screen?
No.
You can't hear the screen?
No, I can. No, I can't hear the screen. No.
Yes or no?
I cannot hear this screen. This screen. I cannot hear what you are broadcasting.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Whether or not the people can, I don't know. You're doing it. Exactly. Let me go back. Let me go and find it. Oh. I'm not.
I don't know what's happening. I'm sorry, everyone. It's not working.
No, you're doing great. Complemented each other so perfectly. All right. I got way behind in the show because I had it on pause.
You can hit the live button and it'll take you to live.
Play it.
See, that one looks good. Oh, the live button?
So. He did.
Oh, that's what I was listening to when I paused it.
Who started the game?
Here it is.
You can hear the shock in my voice. Sorry,
Yes.
Meg. I can't play. I'm on.
Which that's fun, isn't it?
Much
We're playing. Here
I
he
just had
goes.
oral surgery.
Mine says waiting still.
Yep.
Sean,
are you watching the screen? Can you hear the screen?
See, I cannot hear the screen.
You.
I see.
I do see that now. I thank you for that.
I mean,
thank you for the
on the
educational-
broadcast, too, they can't hear it either. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, we tried.
Well, we're to the part of the show that everyone loves. Chess rematch. I'm the best around.
We tried.
I'm simply the best.
You really are the best, though.
Oh, how about this? Oh, we just can't hear it. Never mind.
I guess we'll just play where you can't hear it.
Do we need to hear it?
No, I could just say it. There's nothing being said. It's just music.
Can you play some other music?
Yes, I can. I'm sure that won't.
Overload the system.
Yes.
Sorry to hear about your oral surgery, Meg. Holy smoke.
Well, I'm in second place, so it's going well so far. That's me. I chose one. Bad movie. Since we already had that movie
music,
talk,
buddy.
you do. Problem.
Oh boy. All right, we tried.
We tried.
We officially tried. Right, Kara? I mean, that was pretty sweet.
We tried.
And now you're not missing anything, Meg. By
Look at that. Dare I say you didn't miss one thing in this show yet?
Meds, fall asleep. Missed a very exciting fantasy football story. Thank you very much. And a very fun little conversation about HOTD. Remember
there we go. There we go. Yes, I do remember. I do remember that, Sean. So Meg, he is Sean is part of a fantasy LARPing squad that they play with football players, and oh boy, you perfect timing. If you just got home from the hospital from getting an oral surgery and you're laid up on the couch and you're a little bit in dream state, hot D for you, Meg. And no, I know what your sexual orientation is. I'm talking about the television show House of the Dragon.
Hot D. All right.
No, well,
actually, Hot D, I thought was like a porn category.
I know, but it's
but
not.
House of the Dragon, I get it.
That's it. Yes.
The theme of the show is annoyance. It's working out great. See?
For everyone else but
we
me.
Plan these moments. That's how subtle this show is.
Yep. Everything's written and recorded for your enjoyment.
Yeah, this is even pre-recorded.
I guess you have to pee. I catch a D or a P, doesn't matter to me because I'm going out style, fashionably. Come on. All right.
And how?
Well, all I've done now is double duty to myself. I've done a show now. Now I've got also I'm going to be playing game night on Discord because we all saw me just buy the game and and it failed. All right. Double duty. They call it double duty. Wee!
Roses and Thrones.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Roses and Thrones. This is the part of the show where we talk about Game of Thrones. Did you know that Did you know there's 7 spinoffs coming? 7. Shall I name them off for you?
No, that's not necessary.
Too late. It's going to be Snow. Jon Snow is back with Jon Snow.
Nice.
Duncan Egg. Aegon the Fifth and Sir Duncan the Dunk. And
what's that, like a sitcom? Duncan Egg?
No, it's the stories of Duncan Egg. You haven't read the books, haven't you?
Well, I mean, just the two names together, though. It sounds like they own a diner.
That's exactly it.
Coffee shop.
Duncan. It's Sir Duncan the Great and Aegon the Fifth. But when he was a little boy, he had the head of an egg. And so they called him Egg. And then Dunk, I guess they go on a long trip because something happens, right? Something's going to happen. And
so it's a road trip comedy.
Road trip. But he's a little kid and a grown adult.
But it's a comedy. Now that totally sounds like a comedy. He's a grown kid and an adult. They're going on a road trip. No, it's called Duncan Egg.
A young kid.
That is a comedy, my friend.
A young kid and a grown adult. I don't know if that delay is working on the headphones, but he's a young kid and a grown adult.
Oh, a
Dunk
young kid
and egg.
and a grown adult.
Almost parallel to Arya and the dog and the Hound.
I get it.
You didn't though
But
at first. Can
still,
you admit that you didn't at first?
no, I didn't. But can you concede that your articulation lapsed a little? Because
Never.
Duncan, or
I can never admit that.
so let's go back. Go back and play the clip. Because you said
Young
a young kid,
child, grown adult.
a young child in a grown adult.
And
Sounded like in.
and
That's why I made the big reference that it definitely felt like a comedy. It still could be a comedy. Dunk and egg? Are you kidding me?
I mean, I think that's supposed to have such a homespun feel to the title.
I mean,
The thing
why
is
not a
he's
comedy?
already
Why
put in.
not a comedy in the Game of Thrones universe?
Who said it's a do you really want to fight, Sean?
I'm saying, why can't it be a comedy? It's got all of the ingredients for a comedy.
Come here. Come over here. I want to tell you a secret. Get out of here, Sean! Get out of here!
The whole thing, I almost dragged the whole thing down.
It still didn't work. I've read so much history just through wikis and such. Well, I'll admit, I always tell Sean, well, obviously you haven't read the books, because I watch all of the people that do read the books talk about it on YouTube.
So you haven't read the books either? You've just watched videos from people who have read the books?
Yes, Sean. Which makes me a little bit better than you.
So maybe a little less condescending when you say you obviously haven't read the books.
Well, that's only funny now. See, the whole time it's only funny to me. Now you all are in on the joke.
You should be saying, obviously haven't watched videos of people who read the books.
You obviously haven't read the books. Because here's the thing, is you can't say it's obvious for me, because I know some things. But for you, it's obvious you haven't read books.
I have not.
I used to sit. Speaking of Pat Luce, what a transition back to the very beginning of the show where you beat him at football fantasy.
I didn't beat him. Rollo beat him. Oh my gosh! You must not have been listening, because otherwise you would have.
I heard Pat Luce, and I was trying to text him to say he was being discussed, because one time he said, "My name is dead in your mouth when I'm not around." You know what I mean? So there's part of me that wanted to make sure he was around so I could talk about him.
All right.
Thank you. Now, what was we talking about? Something about Pat Luce. Yep, it is. You're right. You're right, Mark.
I don't know.
It is. It's Dustin's multi-phase time release comedy.
It's very layered. It's very layered.
I do. I've been doing that kind of thing for a while. I mean, how long have I said? You obviously haven't read the book. I've been saying it forever for you. And you've been sitting there going, dang, he's really read them books. He's really been spending his time reading books lately. I look up to Dustin.
He's really throwing it in my face that he's
and the joke is, I haven't read the books either, but I'm still throwing it in your face. Woo!
And it's not like they're quick reads, like,
Yeah, they are. No,
Angels and Demons. These are voluminous books.
Angels and Demons is the last book you've read.
No, I'm saying that was an easy read. That was the last book that I read that was an easy read. I mean, Dan Brown's chapters are so short. You feel like a reading superstar. It's like, 2 pages. I finished this chapter already.
Well, maybe I'll do another one.
I think I'm going to go for another.
Maybe I'll do 2 tonight.
So, Dan Brown really helps to make me feel like an accomplished reader.
David the Lightbringer definitely is great on YouTube. You know who David the Lightbringer is? The Lightbringer? The Lightbringer is devil.
Oh.
But they use that in Game of Thrones in a different way, which is funny. What's this about my boy Nathan Fielder?
David,
One of the spinoffs is A Long Night of Nathan Fielder. Did you watch the end of that? Finally, Mark Michaelis? Did you watch the end of it? Where it goes up another notch. Somehow that show goes up a whole nother notch.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just write down David the Lightbringer so that you could watch and stay up to date on things like me?
I just I made note of it. Yeah.
Oh, dang it.
Looks like
it's one of my secret sources.
Shouldn't have acknowledged it then, buddy.
Well, here's the thing is I'm surprised you don't watch all these things already, because you already watched Game of Thrones and you don't want to see some of the things you've missed. There's things you missed.
I was late. I was late on board, and then I not having seen it at all, binge watched Game of Thrones during the pandemic.
Yeah,
during lockdown.
It's a good time.
And I find, though, when I binge watch, especially something with that many references, and you got to be paying attention, and in my case, sometimes even watching
it's active
with the
watching.
captions on.
You gotta watch with the captions on.
Right. So, but my brain just doesn't retain as much as it should. So, when I do binge watching, like going week to week, I have to force stuff to go into my long-term memory.
See, I'm better watching things just straight to the end. You know, because I'm like,
yeah, but you still remember it after. I mean, I'm good at doing that too. I mean, there's nothing better than I'm good. There's nothing better. I'm not better at anything. There's nothing. I got it. There's nothing. There's nothing I do better. I'm having a hard time forming words today.
Are you having a stroke, bud?
I am not, because I'm recognizing it.
Good.
So I don't think so.
Good.
But there's nothing that I do better than sit around for like 12 hours watching television. I mean,
I find laying down even helps.
Yeah. Or really a mixture. Sometimes I stand and pace. Like...
You're making your way to the end of the rehearsal.
Probably the books. Migula would read the books.
He would, but he's already got enough United States documents to
totally
protect.
With beats. Oh, this Nathan show that he's talking about?
I can agree with you, because let's face facts, it's called The Rehearsal. But if you haven't, did you see the very final episode? Because the final episode's where things get a little nuts. Because all of a sudden, the little kid...
House of Dragon you're talking about?
No, we're talking about The Rehearsal.
The Rehearsal?
Because Mark Mickey he watched it. He started watching it when I started watching it. But then he fell off. And I was like, asked him one day, did you watch it? He goes, oh, I fell off. I'm like, guy, I don't want to ruin it. But I'm going to, because the little kid, believes the rehearsal.
Just like the Truman Show?
Yes. Very much like the Truman Show, except it's a child trying to cope with the understanding that Nathan Fielder is his father. Because he lost his real daddy and hasn't had a real daddy.
Okay.
And Fielder has to find real emotions to talk to this child. And say,
right.
I'm not your daddy. Oh, no.
What's this thing called?
The Rehearsal.
It's called David Lightbringer?
You know it's not, Sean.
Oh, The Rehearsal. I thought that was like a reality show or something where they were practicing for something they actually have to do. There's one through character through the whole thing that believes it's real?
Yes, and it's a child. But Nathan, it's his process. He practices everything before he does something. And they show you by literally he builds the replicas of their houses in a
so the
warehouse.
whole season is one person?
Nathan Fiedler, yes. And he does it
Oh,
for
so this
different
is just
people.
one episode.
The final episode.
Oh,
But the kid has been in several episodes playing
and
the young version.
Oh, right.
And the kid gets a little confused and
And the
goes,
rehearsal he thinks is real.
and it's a heartbreakingly real moment.
So wait, the kid was in on it though, or the kid was?
I
the
want you to
object
be
of-
my daddy. Why can't you come home and just be my daddy? And the mom is not having an easy time with it. Oh,
Are they getting
no.
divorced? What's the deal?
He
it a
doesn't
breakup?
have a daddy.
So he's just randomly asking people to be his daddy?
No.
Is that what he's rehearsing for?
Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Roses to Horns.
I just don't understand. It sounds like a very high concept show.
It is. That you
Sounds
enjoy.
Very difficult to pull off. I mean, to make exact replicas of their house for the purposes of filming. I mean, it's
Of filming and rehearsing,
and for rehearsing.
the thing they're going to do.
Yeah.
The thing they want to do in life.
I don't know. I'm
He rehearsed.
I'm
He rehearsed
suspicious of
one
this
guy
stuff.
so hard. He rehearsed him so hard that the guy during the rehearsal comes to realization that he doesn't need to ask us. He doesn't need to go through with it. It's intense rehearsals.
Yeah, I get
You two very much have a Chris Farley and David Spade energy on the show without the road trip. Thank you, Mark. It's very sweet.
Thank you. That is nice.
Mark, it is like a road trip that's going nowhere. Thank you, Kara.
That checks out.
Thank you. I appreciate you for getting the concept. Lots of paternity issues in both Game of Thrones and the rehearsal.
And in Kramer versus Kramer.
Oh, no. Oh, this is the best watch for my scattered brain right now. Thank you.
You're
Meg.
welcome.
I appreciate it. Some would say that, it's scrambling time. No one would say that, Sean?
I mean, I wouldn't.
Well, you also have a hair on your shoulder, so
What?
I cannot get it off with my mouse, though I've tried several times.
Why didn't you use the force, man? Too late. It's gone. But thank
Yeah.
you for that.
I used the
however
force.
long I've had it. Seems like I must have had it
You
the whole
looked.
show.
You looked again because I used the force and got rid of it.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right.
La 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 la.
Lol, 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 lol.
La 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 la. Hey, everyone. That's the end of the show. Oh, we got to the new opening.
Thorn. That's my first thorn.
Accepted.
How could you? Is that music still playing back there?
I just turned it on to change your energy.
All right. Because I kind of missed it. I feel like there should be music all the time.
Ooh, look at that sexy vibe he's got. Doing a little double time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm coming for you, baby. Oh yeah.
Look, they made a real commitment to garbage cans on this beach, right? I mean, look how many garbage cans there are. Right
Is that how the garbage gets out to the ocean? Why so much garbage goes out there?
Probably.
Because they got so many garbage cans right by the ocean.
Look, and there's a middle row of them too.
I see that. That's what I mean. They got double rows of garbage, and they go put all the garbage down those cans. The ocean will take it back. Back to the earth.
By scattered brains for scattered brains.
That's very sweet of you.
Stop the insanity. Corporations are not people, Dustin.
I've been saying that.
Thorns to Novocaine shots,
Novocaine.
but roses to it doing its thing.
Before I sputter out.
So the shot is really the problematic thing, which I don't blame you. I'm not a big shot.
Novocaine for your soul. Before I sputter out. Remember that from the Eels? It's a really good song.
Is that a rock band?
It's a guy.
All right.
That I guess that's like me, where he's like just does things, and I guess he is a rock band as well. But that was from the '90s. That Novocaine.
Meg loves that song.
It's a good song. Before I sputter out. You know, I have I realized I have a Reddit page, Get Rich on YouTube.
Go on.
And I've been saving videos to it for us to react to one day.
Oh.
That way we have to go look for them. Pretty smart, huh?
Yeah. Nice work, buddy. Very smart.
So if you're ever on Reddit and there's a story you want us to look at or to share with us and you want us to go and react to, share that over on r/Get Rich on YouTube, which is our thing. Our Reddit page.
Quick question for Kara. Now that I'm reading her comment.
I like anytime you call something a syndrome. I enjoy it because I think it off-puts other people, but I don't understand why. So there's an ignorance to my use of the word syndrome that I don't understand the severity of, I think.
What is that final Jim Carrey movie that Kara loves?
Bruce Almighty.
Oh, it was Bruce Almighty. So no.
I just came out right now.
I feel like
It's got Steve Carell in it.
I feel like Man on the Moon hasn't yet been rejected.
Who would reject that?
One. I mean, that's exactly right.
What are the
five? We haven't gotten confirmation. That's all I'm saying is we haven't gotten confirmation.
Name off the four you know.
I feel we would be remiss if we did not get that fifth one.
Can you name off what we have so far?
Liar, Liar.
That ELC is one of my favorites.
Yes, Yes Man. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. And no. So we don't know.
Truman Show.
Truman
Show and Man on the Moon.
Yes. No, we don't know if it's Man on the Moon yet. She hasn't confirmed Man on the Moon. Everything else has been confirmed. Mikula's the one that suggested Man on the Moon. Now, Mikula's a very sensitive man. He's got a lot of sensibilities. He's very perceptive, so I could see where he would be right. Fun with Dick and Jane. Fun with Dick and Jane. Interesting.
What about that cable guy?
I'm reasonably sure it's not Cable Guy.
Had Chris Farley in it. Why?
No, it's Matthew Broderick. I think Chris Farley was dead already when that movie came out.
Damn. He was supposed to play the cable guy, I think. You're right.
Are you confirming that?
In my heart, I am.
Okay.
Kara confirms Fun with Dick and Jane. Different from Fun with D and P. Huh. Appreciate the distinction for us scattered brains. Mark, LOL, Mark. Mark, I hope you're going to be playing game night tonight over on the Discord, which you're still part of. If you ever come over there and, ever just check in to say, hey, what's up? My name's Mark. It's no big deal. Also fun, but that's a different movie. Did you hear about the porn star that beat up 35 Nazis?
Chris Farley was originally cast as the cable guy, but Farley had signed a 2-picture deal with Paramount Pictures after being cast in Tommy Boy, and he now owed them one more movie, which became Black Sheep. Interesting. So he was not dead already.
I gotta show you this thing. I gotta tell you about this thing about this porn guy who beat up 35.
A porn guy?
Yep. I don't understand it, other than that's what happened.
It's really a porn guy?
Yeah. He was in such pornos that he did a whole. The series is something like Let's Go Brandon. So his name must be Brandon, and he's doing something to do with the president. But it sounds like he's a right-winger guy, but then he beat up 35 Nazis. So he's like, hey. Let's see if I can find it. I don't really want to look up porn guy that beat up. I mean, hopefully it's trending.
I mean, that could be a whole porn niche.
35. I'll just put in 35. See what comes up. Search. 35 million. Eddie Murphy pays 35 million? Anyway, is this guy. I wish I knew more of the story now.
Hey, Dustin.
Yes.
A rose to you for trying, buddy.
Thank you. Ever so much.
Yeah.
Because it may not look like it, but we are. That's
What?
a sad thing. That's
I mean,
a sad thing. We really are trying.
you definitely tried on the game for sure.
You did. I even bought it.
I mean,
How
I
about
think
that, Sean?
ultimately we'd have to go on a case-by-case basis, but definitely in that case, you tried real
Case
hard.
by case, he says.
Because I don't know if we can just say universally, we're always trying. We would have to check. We'd have to take it on a case-by-case basis.
Everybody's trying to troll me on Twitter.
Because you embrace Nazis?
No, because I got robbed, and so they all want to go, oh, we're going to airdrop you, and they're all doing it. And then I go find out that they're not real people, and then I'm the one that it sucks. Anyway. I can't find
Did
it
he
now.
use his member on the Nazis? Because I'm about to be impressed. Porn stars that beat Nazis? That's hot.
Why hasn't anybody made a video about it?
Rose to Nazi beating porn stars. I second that. That was Meg. I had to differentiate my voice a little bit.
I heard it too. Porn star beats up
Porn star
Nazis.
pizza? Is that what you're saying?
Nazis. Let's see. Porn star beats up. Nope. Spank Brandon beats up neo-Nazis.
All right. Spank Brandon. All right. So that's why it's...
star attacks and beats up in real life live streamers. Oh, no, that's not it. A lot of porn stars and fighting, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, here he is. Here he is. Porn star Brandon
Cummings.
Coming. I had to look at it because I couldn't read it backwards. Cummings from the famous Let's Go Brandon series of male on male porn has been arrested. So he was arrested, guy. Arrested after beating up 35 neo-Nazis. Not even like classic. They're like the neo ones, like the newer.
Yeah, they're not classic Nazis.
They're brand new ones. Ain't that wild?
It's a good story.
I saw that and I was like, oh, I should talk about that on the show. But then guess what? I didn't learn anything about it. I didn't learn one little thing about it. Not even the, I mean, I barely remembered even the Brandon thing.
Yeah.
I had to think of, you know what I mean? Anyway. Porn stars are the best.
We should start sharing news articles again. Do some iteration of news grunts.
Birds aren't real.
I don't tweet. That's for the birds. Nailed it.
Birds aren't real. Have you seen that? Birds aren't real. If you're going to go to jail for something, that's the way to do it.
And how?
and blasted, put it on blast everywhere. And then guess what? There's a whole bunch of people that don't like Nazis that would like to repay somebody for beating up Nazis.
So you think he's going to drive up traffic to his porn site?
I think we just found the new president of Israel is what I'm saying.
All right.
Goodbye, Tunkin. That's not anyone's name. Who was I even trying to say? Netanyahu? Is that his name? Netanyahu?
Yeah, there was a
Benjamin.
Yeah, okay.
Brandon's going to go over there and take over. Music does not really match what I'm going for, what I'm trying to talk about.
But it's a fun contrast.
Okay. Come on!
Stop! We're going to get a flag.
Let's get it! Hey! Hey! We're getting stronger!
Maybe it's one of the more iconic pieces of music that's ever been written.
Mm-hmm. That's how I wanted to start off all my shows. I wanted to start off bum 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 bum, like on me on a spinning thing. Would have been
That's
just...
the dream, buddy. That's the dream.
Bum ba-dum 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 bum ba-dum 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 boom. Getting stronger.
As you pass through the crowd, people lifting swords up to make a little
somebody
sword,
watching old House of the
tunnel.
Dragons.
What? I know what you
There's
mean.
this to the UK. That'd be sick. That'd actually be sick. All right. Well, that's John Cena's music? No. Is it? I don't know. Is that a joke? Is that real?
That piece that you were just playing with the
It's Rocky's
rapping?
theme.
Maybe.
With the rapping?
I mean, John Cena is very well known.
So's the Rocky theme, bud.
All right.
Oh, I got a lot of these. I got a lot of these comments here yesterday when I was on my stream. I got a lot of these comments. Something about private photos. Isn't that sweet?
I mean, should we click on it? I mean,
I'm trying. It won't let me go anywhere. How does Creed already have a third movie? I'll tell you how. He puts in the work, Mark.
mm-hmm.
He works out. He does his boxing and his dodges. He runs on the beach, Mark.
So what did there end up being? 9 Rockies?
19 Rockies.
9 Rockies and 3 Creeds.
There's only one Rocky in my heart.
Oh boy.
That's a pretty good
How
one.
many Rocky movies?
Living in America.
Rocky 3, Rocky 4, Rocky 5.
Got to have a celebration. Ba-ba-ba-ba-dum.
And Rocky Balboa.
I live in America.
So there's only 6. There's 9 with the Creeds now. That's what it was.
What about the kid who came up?
It's 9 with the
Creeds. That was 6. That was 6. When he had his son, his son.
Yeah, that was 6. No, that was 5 maybe. Yeah, that was 5. 6 was just called Rocky Balboa, and it was him as an old man.
He slaloms. He slaloms all. What's he talking about? He slaloms. Creed 4. The beach can workout. We can work it out. We can work it out.
Life is very short, buddy.
And there's no time.
For what?
Pushing and fighting, my friend.
Nailed it. Creed 5, the rehearsal. I want to be your real son. Love it.
But why? Why can't you just be my daddy? And I went, oh no. He's got no rehearsal for this. He had no rehearsal for this. But then he does.
So he's rehearsing to break up with the kid's mom? I mean, why is the kid just randomly asking him? Why does he feel guilt? Like
The
if
kid is an actor. The kid is an actor in one of the rehearsals. As
But
he's
what is the
playing
guy rehearsing to do?
he is just filling in. The woman wants to start a family, and he says, "Well, would you like to rehearse that first? See if it's something you actually want to do, or if you're ready for it."
And
So
somehow she ends up.
He gets her a house. They have a barn. They have it all set up to be able to do life in about a month. And he has children that they remove a child, pass it down the ladder, and then another kid that's older gets in, and all of a sudden they wake up the next morning and he's 13 or he's 7.
Okay.
And so the 5-year-old, the 4-year-old or something, he gets a little too attached and doesn't understand why he really likes it. He really likes Nathan.
Was the kid an orphan?
Nope. His mother is standing in the barn.
Father?
The father is dead. I'm going to say dead.
Oh. Where's his mother?
The mother is in the barn watching.
So he wants to trade in his mother for this other woman?
Nope. He doesn't like the woman.
All right.
He likes Nathan. Because Nathan plays with him.
And so because of that, they decided not to have kids?
You have to watch it.
All right.
Only so much I can tell you. Only so much I can tell you.
I will not watch it.
I've already spoiled it, but I haven't spoiled the good parts.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
A rose to you for being so
patient.
Explanatory.
Dan Brown's 2-page summary of the rehearsal are easier to follow than Dustin's
gap-filled recaps. Yes.
Who the fuck's this Dan Brown? I'm pissed at him. Okay, well,
Roses
you don't
to
have
Dustin and Sean.
Don't have to make games later. I mean,
for
why
another
do you
great
say
show.
no? What if we just do more show and we don't play games later? Okay. Goodbye, Kara. We got to go too. We got to go get ready for the show, for the games.
Government, get out of our vaginas.
We're not the ones rushing out. She is, Sean.
I want Dustin to get rich on YouTube.
This is serious, because guess what? We about 2 weeks away from what do they call it? Oh, I don't know, an election, Sean.
I'm holding.
So let's stop the insanity.
Corporations are not people.
Let's get money out of politics.
A roast to all of our commenters, right? They killed it.
Roses to the commenters for being the Balerians of our show. Killing it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Sean's loving it. See, the older the dragon is, the bigger it gets. It never stops growing. To the point where, at a certain point, they can no longer fly. Balerian is right between the ages of can't fly and as big as you can get, really. He's bigger than a plane. He's bigger than an airplane.
Yeah. And aerodynamics becomes an issue for sure.
Yeah, because though flying through a storm where there's a heavy winds, let's say, easy for Balerian. Because he's...
Easy, buddy. Easy.
And then what's the other guy? I'm getting pushed around. I'm a little fella. But that shot where he's like this, and then Balerian's like, Balerian! Above him.
Mm-hmm. It was brutal.
Toots McBrutes. And what did Otto say earlier in the season? The fact that they look like they control dragons is just an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
Because when they both were like, no, don't! And the dragons was like, I got a snack right here. You're going to put me out in this cold storm's end, and you're going to feed them on. The only thing that goes against the books is the fact that he didn't fry it. He didn't fry up the dragon. They like to put fire on their food. Valerian just snapped that bit in her hair.
Yeah.
But he went, ow, and then goes, ow, and ate up the rest of it. That's how big he is.
Maybe he wasn't going for food. Maybe he was just going for the kill.
Oh, he definitely went, oompa, oompa. Like he was like, ow.
I mean, what fell to the ground definitely did not look like all of the boy and the dragon. So
I just hurt myself real
I
bad.
concede.
This
Easy.
tooth right here.
Maybe not so
this
much
tooth,
of that.
It's part of the system, right? It's part of the cutting my shot. And so when I open it too wide, and I got it wants to snap back into place, and so this tooth hits on the inside or on the outside here, and it is so painful. But that tooth is also being pulled backwards like that. And it has something to do with, you just saw it happen. I opened my jaw too wide and it just snapped back and it hurt the hell out of my mouth still. Whole system's on fire right now. Because I can't open my mouth too wide because it'll snap back to reality. Oh, I got spaghetti on my sweater and thing.
Good night, Meg.
What?
We're drifting away.
Well, death to Citizens United. All the thorns. Nailed it. Haven't used whelp in a minute.
Well,
there's some people that just love the whelp. They love the simplicity of understanding when they hear that whelp. There's not much else to be said.
I'm a big fan
Said
of
it
the
all.
whelp.
We've
We've
said
said
it all.
We've done it all.
The theme of annoyance was well executed. Because I'm annoyed as fuck right now.
We are at war.
We are with reality. Play this. Oh yeah, we just did that one. I hope you enjoy your hot D, Meg. Don't worry, everyone. That's House of the Dragon. I was there for the very first whelp. And then we started doing whelpness checks.
Checks.
But with the whelpness checks, the reason they were called that is because we wanted to check in with people. But then when it got a little bit the lull, and there was not much to say, or somebody was like getting a little bit too lost in a thought, our cutoff was, well, and they know to hang up right then. Hang up. Don't even say goodbye. Oh, we lost. Well, we said it all, I guess. Oh, I will. And check in. I know we all turned our we've all turned off the I've done it too. On Discord, we've turned off all of the notifications because there's too many. Too many come through. But if you turn them on for when someone announces everyone, hey everyone, and you don't get every message, but just the ones that are specific to really trying to get everyone to play a game, or hey everyone, this is a show day, something like that, Sean.
Yeah.
So you could turn back on for when someone tags your name or everyone, and then you won't miss a thing because you're much like Aerosmith. I know you don't want to. You don't want to miss a thing.
Kanye West no longer a billionaire. Net worth drops to $400 million after Adidas.
Yeah, Adidas had to drop him. They had to drop him because of all of him going around talking. And somebody from Fox News dropped the conversation between him and Tucker. And there's so many. He goes, well, you probably won't even want to use this part. You probably can't use this part because of this. And Tucker's like, no, we don't censor. Nope.
We're using it all.
But they didn't use hardly any of that except for somebody. And now Fox is so mad. How dare they? Who did this? And it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's the same person who did it to get rid of this person and that person. But you still haven't figured that out, right? Uh-oh. We'll do it live. That guy.
Fuck it, we're doing it live. God, that's such a great piece.
Yeah, you gotta love him for doing it. Just set your notification for someone wants to reach out to everyone. That's counterintuitive, but people don't use it. The @ symbol for everyone. That means you'll only get it when it's somebody reaching out to everyone. Everything else is just, I'm just posting. And I was getting, from every Discord, I was getting messages.
Oh, yeah, that's excessive.
It's too much. It literally makes you want to have a nervous breakdown because it's like, I can't keep up with my life, let alone that many things that are happening right now. Not me, Sean.
Me neither, buddy.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. This is a way to circumvent that. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but so many things in life are, Sean.
Well,
so many things are, Mark. Couldn't you tell I was winding up for a very patriotic speech there?
Yep.
Oh, this motherfucker thinks he's got a new magic word.
I've been using whelp since you were in short pants.
Well, we're gonna try to play games tonight, I guess. I gotta go eat food now. Goodbye.
Bye.
I love him. Goodbye, everyone. We miss you. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Oh.